Welcome to my fish room.
I remember it sometimes, I think September-ish. My subscribers don't know because I did a video saying I got it then. So, if you remember, then just write it in the comments. But, unfortunately, we've spent more than that on batteries. Got a rechargeable camera now. I just have to remember to charge it on a regular basis so that we don't get halfway through a video and run out of juice.
That piece of coral that you're playing with, I'm almost wondering if that's a bit too much for our tank in that area. It's pretty dense over there.
This piece?
Yeah. I got it when somebody was retiring their tank, and
Oh yeah, and it's one of those old coral skeletons.
Yeah, I'm not even sure. Looks like a Christmas tree.
Yeah. Yeah, we sold a lot of them back in the days. People didn't know about the benefits of live rock, and
so that's not live rock. Everything else in my tank was live rock, except,
yeah.
But I don't know about that one, and this came at the same time.
Well, this has become biologically active.
With all my bacteria?
Yeah. Like basically the nitrosomanus and nitrobacter will colonize it. Like in my new system, like I sold off all my live rock. You know, easier to let somebody else carry it away than me.
Sure.
Because when we were moving, we did a lot of work.
Bringing more?
So I need to set up what's called a fowler system.
Yeah.
Fish only with live rock. So when the fish first arrive at my fish room, they'll go into a copper system filtered by bivalves. Now the advantage of that is you can throw a lot of fish in there all at once and you won't get an ammonia spike or nothing. So at about that level?
Yeah, you can probably go a little bit more.
A little lower? Okay. So they stay there for at least 3 weeks, but you don't want to leave fish in copper long term.
Yeah, isn't it 3 weeks or so? 2 to 3?
3 weeks is what you do for parasite control. Most fish, if you left them in there for a couple of months, it's not going to hurt them. Flame angels and stuff like that, they don't like copper.
Okay.
So,
I think I've got one.
Yeah, you got a flame angel.
Looks good under the lights.
Yeah, oh, they're very good.
Oh, do you want a coffee or anything?
No.
Filled?
It's not running at all now.
So you got a bunch of air out of these, didn't you?
Yeah, but if you have good water pressure, it'll just suck that air out, no problem.
Water.
That's crappy. Oh, I got one customer that his water pressure is so high. One time somebody hooked up a just a regular clear plastic hose, capped the end off. The hose got bigger and bigger and bigger and went boom! Water was shooting everywhere. Good thing we got this pond.
Yeah.
So anyhow,
Yeah, see one there, watch though. Go check it out. Yeah. He's just showing us how he cleans the hair algae off, and then he's also got some other tricks. And
this is how you scrape the algae off the glass. It's flat PVC, and you just cut it with the saw, and it gets a nice edge on it. But you got to keep sharpening it up every now and again. Like this one's really dull.
yeah, I have a blade that I put on a stick that I use typically.
Like the aluminum blade,
I guess so.
or a razor blade.
Oh no, it's aluminum.
Yeah.
This one here.
Oh yeah.
This seems to do the trick.
Yeah.
It bends, but.
Yeah, the thing is you can't sharpen those ones up.
No, and they're pretty.
Well, the thing is, my buddy Johnny has a plastics company.
Oh, well, you get extra.
Yeah, well, they have the thing there full of scraps. So I'll just, you know, go to the scraps shelf and pull off a piece and get them to cut it for me, or I take it back and I cut it on the table saw. And then, of course, plastic brushes. Try not to disturb the sand too much.
It's not good. I usually vacuum right into it. Is that not a good idea?
Well, I don't want to waft a whole bunch of stuff around.
Oh, I see.
Like, yeah.
Suck right out of it, but not just disperse it.
Well, when I'm stirring up the sand to clean the gravel, like to clean the glass,
Yeah.
I want to be able to see good, so I don't want to stir it all up so that a big cloud. But it all depends on what you have for a substrate. Like, some people, what they do is they have a plenum, where they have a plastic grate underneath the sand, like an under gravel plate or something, and then that way your sand acts as a denitrifier.
Cool.
So them you don't stir up because you'd be...
We have sand and gravel in our tank.
Yeah.
It's mainly sand on the bottom and gravel on top.
Yeah, well,
For looks.
percolates down and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Basically, the most important thing is that it not go anaerobic unless you want it to, and then if it does, you want to leave it that layered so that it breaks down the nitrates into nitrogen gas. And then for the other side, I got a mag float with a razor blade on it out in the truck.
Oh, I think there's actually one in the tank somewhere.
With a razor blade?
With a razor blade. No, not with a razor blade. I didn't get that attachment.
Yeah. It comes in handy. I got a few customers I use it on. Mostly I don't use it, but the customers where you can't get at the other side.
Oh, this opens. I wouldn't build a tank you can't get to on both sides.
I had a customer who's got a 3-sided tank and you can only get to the one side. And it's 90, so I lean in there and I cook my brain on the metal halide.
Oh, that's yeah, I built this so you can...
Oh, cool. Okay, so that's enough tank scrubbing for now, so we'll see you in a bit. Bye. So this is the end of the first cleaning. So you can see that we got a lot of it off. We then took the net, swished it back and forth, and we got a whole pile of it from floating in the water. So what we're going to do now is clean up the glass and dry up the floor, any water droplets, etc. And that's the end of the first cleaning. So over the next couple of weeks you'll notice that this gets better and better and better. Alright?